Welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Brian Herrera.
Brian Herrera. I have to note this kid is only 18 years old. He's a very young kid, fighting at 125, so he's probably going to get a little bit bigger as he gets a little bit older. From Independence, Missouri, out there in Glory. Again, we know those guys in Glory are very well-rounded. Looking to come out here down to St. Louis and make a statement.
I saw him warming up in there earlier. He looks like a real athlete, too.
100%. This is one of those kids. He is just that. He is a kid, but he's coming up training every aspect of this game. So being 18 years old, getting under the big lights here at NFA, this should be nerve-wracking for most people. Most adults get nervous doing this stuff. He's very calm, very collect, very cool with everything, and he wants to get that record back to a winning record. He looks to do that tonight.
Well, even when you see some of these younger guys just moving in the cage, doing like really experienced things at a calm pace, smooth, it's kind of cool to see.
When we talk about all the time, these young kids getting such experience at such, again, a young age.
Well, really they get experience, Lance, because they train.
Oh, here we go. Small shout out to my nephew, Lane Webster, who made varsity soccer team today. Well, shout out to him.
Good job, Lane.
At least someone in the family's active.
You know how he made that team? He trains.
He trained, yeah, fair enough.
I think Lance might be the first guy I've ever seen get demoted in jiu-jitsu.
I might need to be by the time I get back in there.
That's why I'm trying to help you out.
Jordan actually was my coach last night, taught class, taught me very wonderful things. You need to come try it.
Was it any different than your normal night?
Yes.
We all know how you two spend all that time together.
A lot of north-south.
Hi, guys. Call us the Three Musketeers here.
And that was the opponent making his way to the red corner, Magar.
Magar coming to us out of Ravens Ridge MMA. Kickboxing background here. 5'11", will have a little bit of a height advantage here as well, but trains out of there with a lot of the good guys at Ravens Ridge. There's a lot of young talent over there working their way up. He's got one win by decision here, no losses. Says he's looking for the knockout. And
does it say how old he is?
I'd say he looks young too. Yeah,
young.
he looks young also. I was just thinking, I was doing that same thing.
24 years old.
Really? Okay. I thought he was younger than that.
Says he's gained a lot more focus since the last time he's competed, and just looking forward to putting on a show.
Well, he's got a tough act to follow. Right now he's had 3 fights, all of them exciting in their own way.
Well, and I think this one's going to be kind of fast, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, usually these guys with their flyweights, they're a lot more faster pace. They're able to keep a faster pace and have a little bit more cardio than the bigger boys. And you know everybody up at Glory's in shape. And at Ravens Ridge, they don't joke around either. Awkward high five.
That, yeah.
I was like, I want to intimidate him, but be his buddy.
Yeah. That was, I think, when I was going to intimidate him. Then he put his hand in. He was like, well, I don't want to be a dick. I'll put my hand up too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the NFA flyweight division, brought to you tonight by Prime Health Centers. And now introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This wrestler stands 5'7", weighing in 124.3 pounds, yields an 0-1 amateur record. Representing Glory MMA and Fitness, fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, Brian Herrera. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'11", weighing in 124.3 pounds. Tonight he is making his amateur debut. Representing Ravens Ridge MMA, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, by way of Nepal, Magar. Your referee in charge of the action, Tim Francis.
There we go.
Touch of the glove.
Flyweight contest. He came in a blazing.
Big takedown. Big takedown. Now you can see there's a whole lot of motion on the bottom, just trying to get up. There's not a lot of technique right here, and that you really got to try to establish the position.
Yeah, he's not doing any head control or anything. He's just trying to, looks like kind of go for a guillotine, which he's not in a position to do.
Herrera's just walking up the body. Got to let go of that head.
Well, Bichal came out a little too aggressive and got slammed for it.
If he's not careful, he's going to walk right up in the mount while he's still holding on to that head.
He's got his legs tied up.
He's kind of in like a weird half guard, but he's about to give up his back, I believe.
No, he let him
He's got
inside. See if a cage walks here.
Bichal's got to turn into him. You can't turn away from him while he's got that outside leg hooked anyways. Kind of going to shelf those legs, it looked like.
I'll say Herrera's got good control of those legs. It's going to be hard for Bichal, especially with the lack of technique he's using to get up.
Yeah, this
He
sucks.
was about to grab the cage right there blatantly.
Well, this sucks right here, being on bottom, because you're in a weird position. The cage is not comfortable. You got a big, heavy, strong kid on top of you, and the fight just started.
So he's dry. Yeah, there's no slipping out.
Not even that. You know, Herrera's full of energy. He's only 18. I don't think kids get tired nowadays.
Fair.
Good head
That's
position
very
there.
good, yes.
That takes the cushion away when you hit him, too. You don't even need to aim. You just go above your head, and you know you're going to hit something when they do that.
Well, plus that nerve in the jaw does not feel good. So Herrera, I would like to see Herrera throw a little bit more. It looks like he's just wrestling.
Well, he's trying to keep that position because because with Bichal on bottom, he's very spazzy, kind of moving around a whole lot. You got to keep control of that. See, he tried that almost like a butterfly, but he just tried to.
But then you can see, then he's rolling back up again.
Well, Bichal with those long legs should get a knee shield in and at least try to create some space. We can get up.
To me, it looks like Herrera's happy to stay in half guard here and pull up because he just went back to it, and he's got that hook there to keep that leg in place, and he can just put that top of his head right under that chin and just grind away on it.
It's that classic wrestler mentality. A lot of wrestlers like that half guard. They just feel like they're in more control. Can opener. There you go.
Couple good ground and pound shots landing. Wow.
Close.
Herrera, I definitely think won that round.
Definitely.
I don't know if you can go all the way to a 10-8 with it, but he dominated the entire fight.
Let's see a replay.
Or the entire round.
There's
Right
that
off the
There's
slam.
this big slam. And if you watch, what I like on that slam is he picks him up. When he puts him down, he passes to side control.
That's the best way to do it.
Absolutely.
Pass guard in the air.
But then it goes back to your point of he put himself back in half guard. Maybe he likes that spot.
Well, when he heard the 10-second counter go off, he unloaded there. I think if he'd have done that even 5 seconds earlier, he probably could have finished that round or that fight right there.
Yeah, I do think Francis was looking very closely, and a lot of those shots were unanswered. He was just kind of putting his hands up, not really blocking. So I think you're right. If he would have started that a little sooner, it could have been stopped.
It'd be interesting to see how Herrera comes out, or Magar comes out, sorry, after overcommitting on the strikes early and giving up that takedown.
That could have been a lot of early fight jitters. You know,
Yes.
these guys are both very young in their career and just getting really excited.
I get it. I had him too.
But Herrera looks very, very calm. And looks like a baby.
Got that baby face. Good inside kick. It's kind of a little bit of a check. He's kind of going more with it. He's trying to check it. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm not a big fan of that up and down, the fake pawing with your striking. I always feel like that can be timed.
Oh,
Good takedown. There we go again.
pass guard again.
Beautiful takedown.
Takedown.
I like how he used the cage that time. Bounce off the cage.
Good. Give up a Von Flue choke here if he wants it.
Well, I can't tell where he's got that arm locked, so he's kind of got an arm and guillotine if he can actually shrimp back in, which is never not going to happen.
I'd say he was cranking on like he thought he had it there.
Not in that position.
No. There's a little bit
No,
of
if
lag
you,
experience.
if you hold that head and that arm like that, and then if you can get your hips out and get at least half guard back in, you've got the beginning of something possible.
You got head and arm looking.
Yeah, this right, I think this is going to be it.
Trying to
Those
soften
suck.
him up here.
Those suck.
Be
Yeah, he's
feeling those
grimacing.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's
And
grimacing.
if you look, Herrera does a good job of keeping that head. Well, he had that head blocking that arm from coming down to block it.
Yeah, the lack of experience on the ground is showing for Bashal right now. A little bit of a fish out of water.
Yeah, and Jordan said it earlier. Herrera's clearly an athlete. This kid is doing a great job.
He really likes the half guard. Really likes.
Yeah, well, he's keeping a position. He's staying busy, so.
I like how he's using that hook, making him carry the weight along here. He's just gonna. I look for him to open up here a little bit. Probably about 30 seconds left in the round. Try to look for the finish if he can't get a sub.
Well, we saw the last round. He ended the round on top with some good ground and pound. I'd like to see him just kind of posture up and start going.
If he pulls that trigger now, he might be able to end the fight because toward the end of that last round there.
Let's see if he
ref was
waits
looking
for the
real close
clack.
at him.
Let's wait see if he sees. He might be listening for that clack, and that might be when he unloads.
Magar is not quitting as far as effort on the ground. He just needs a little more instruction on how to do it.
Yeah, and he's going off his face. He looks like he's trying to muscle everything. There's not much technique there. Yeah, so that's what I figured. He's waiting for that clack to unload. That's the game plan. France is looking close.
Another good round for Brian Herrera. And he stands up and not even, I don't even think he's breathing heavy.
He took like 2 big breaths, and he's good. Recharge. Bishal's got to figure out some way to keep this standing.
Yeah, he's got to land something big to put it away because he's definitely down 2 rounds. At a certain point here, you just wonder what he's going to be able to do to keep him off of him, because if he's not careful with overextending the strikes and trying to land something big, that's when you give up those takedowns. So we're playing a real risky game here, but try and come out, keep your length going, and if you're going to land something big, you got to set it up.
Yeah, he's really calm there in the corner, giving him good instructions.
Now, if you're Brian Herrera, do you just go in and try to get back on top, or do you want to try to pick some shots? Or
I would try to get back on top. I mean, that's been working for him.
yeah, he's not even breathing heavy.
No, I would work. Don't be stupid, but like set it up, get your takedown again.
I almost feel like his instructions going in this fight were cage time, experience, because he's not unloading to the last 10 seconds of the round.
Well, he's only 18 years old, so he's got a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I mean, in my opinion, he's going to be a problem for a lot of people.
Ooh, he taped to the face. That was a good one.
Nice toss. Okay.
I think Magar kind of grabbed the cage, and it actually helped Herrera by putting him where he wanted.
That was a good tape to the face out of Magar, though.
Well, I mean, you got to know that Herrera's going to go for a takedown at some point, so you might as well throw him up there.
Might as well.
Right now, I mean, Magar's got nothing to lose, so. Which I want to see him fight that way, too. I don't want him just hanging out and trying to survive. Do what you can to get up, even if it's got to be risky at this point. Because otherwise, you're going to be riding out just like you did the last 2 rounds. That's not going to get you anywhere. Got to go for broke.
Well, see, I'd like to see Herrera go for the finish.
Yeah. I
You
agree
know,
with that.
he can clearly dominate this fight as he wants. I want to see him get this finish, put a statement on a great performance.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You already showed you can dominate 2 rounds. Let's see you finish it. Good.
Grinding
good.
his
Yeah, I
head
was
right
gonna
into the
say.
jawline. That's just
God bless.
that's not fun.
No, there's a nerve that runs down your jaw, and that's a killer. You can try to ignore it, but it's still there. But to Adam's credit, I like to see him throw some down right here. You got your head, he's got his head smashed. Throw something. Don't say, was he about to put his arm in there? Now he looks like he's going for like a Z guard, but I don't think this is the position to be having that. There we go. There we go. Adam's wish is coming true. Solid strikes.
Corner's telling him to finish him now, so we'll see. We'll see if he
Oh, oh, nice up kick. Magar's not going to go out without a fight, though.
Oh no, the kid's got some heart.
Looks like he's bleeding from his cheek. He hurting.
You give those long guys space like that, they can extend some dangerous stuff your way.
Magar's hurting, but he's not quitting.
Oh no.
Yeah, Magar looked like he was actually like physically hurt, like he was kind of struggling to get up. It looked like.
Yeah, he doesn't have any quit in him though.
This is one of those amazing performance for Herrera, but I'll give Magar the toughness. Magar did show some toughness in this fight. Excitement.
I don't know if he's old enough to say that word.
Picked up his first win. I think that might have had a lot to do with why he didn't open up at first. Because being 0-1, wanted to secure that first win. He looked really good doing it. And as far as Vishal Magar did, I mean, that's his debut. He's going to learn a lot from that. So sometimes you just run into a guy like that, and you know what you got to work on. But he didn't quit.
No, Magar did not. I mean, Magar could take that. He showed the toughness. He just needs to get some more skill in there. He needs to get some more knowledge.
As we all do.
As we all do.
Especially some of us.
Oh, man. You guys always showing me the love. But, I mean, Magar does have something you can't teach. Toughness. So.
How many glory fighters are on this card?
I
don't. I thought there was 2, but I may be wrong. What's funny is Herrera's got to go to school. He's got to go back to high school.
Really?
I don't know. He could.
My brother fought while he was in high school.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Never let facts get in the way of a good story. I believe Lance Benoist missed his prom to fight.
Now he just misses.
Kind of like Lance the Clue.
Are you saying all Lances are created equally?
No, I actually thought we were talking about you. I missed that.
I was wondering. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
I was like, is there some some beef I don't know about?
No.
I'm gonna text him right now.
He'll tell you to train too.
Actually, honestly, he probably would. Yeah. He drugged me in quite a few times.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges score this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Brian Herrera.
Good job.